solving each equation. We want to factor first, get our common denominator, and then we can multiply to get rid of fractions. So even though in part A you could cross multiply, you do not want to cross multiply until you factored first, because you could make the question overly difficult without meaning to. There, I'm going to switch. Okay, so we have negative 10, and we can factor. And on this side, we have x over x minus 5. I'll give you a hint with these rational equations. Usually, if one of the factors is an x minus 5 on this side, and you need to factor the other side, it kind of gives you a hint. I think one of them should be x minus 5. What would the other be to get minus 7? Does it work? Yes, it does. And so now to get our common denominator, and this is why we would not want to cross multiply in this situation, is we just need an x minus 7 and an x minus 7. And once you have a common denominator, theoretically in our next step, we're going to multiply both sides by x minus 5, x minus 7. What that will do is just cancel out your denominators. What are we left with then? Negative 10 equals, and if I distribute that x, x squared minus 7x. Well, what kind of equation is this? Add 10 to both sides. Can we factor this? It will be x minus 5, x minus 2. So x is equal to 2, and x is equal to 5. What is something that we always did at the end of solving these? NPV. Checked if one of those were NPVs. Well, we haven't even listed our NPVs, so we should do that. What are our non-permissible values? X can't equal 5. X can't equal 7. So when looking, did we get any of our non-permissible values? Yes, this one is bad. This one is good. So our only answer will be x equals 2. Part B. So again, if we start with our non-permissible values, well, we have to factor first. We need to factor first. Here we have x plus 1 over x plus 6. Here we have x minus 2 over x plus 4. And here we have, well, 11x plus 32 doesn't factor, but the bottom factors, and x plus 6, x plus 4. And again, they give you a hint, kind of, in the other ones. Now, do we have a common denominator between them all? No. This one is missing x plus 4 and x plus 4. This one's missing x plus 6 and x plus 6. This takes way too long? We've only written one line. And now if you would multiply everything by the common denominator, those would all cancel out, and you would be left with, this simplifies to x squared plus 5x plus 4. This simplifies to x squared plus 4x minus 12. And this is equal to 11x plus 32. That's a lot of x's. Do we have any like terms? Move everything over to one side. I'm going to have 2x squareds. 9x minus 11x minus 2x. Negative 8 minus 32. There's a common factor of 2 that you can take out. X minus 5, x plus, whoa, x plus 4. So we haven't listed our non-permissible values yet. What can't x equal? Negative 4, and x can't equal negative 6. And so this is a non-permissible value. This one is okay. There's our only solution. So, questions? Question? Where did the 11x plus 32? I subtracted 11x on both sides. I subtracted 32 on both sides. Where do we get our non-permissible values? We go back to our original question where we factored. We can't divide by 0. So if I had negative 4, that would make me divide by 0 here. If I have negative 6, it would make me divide by 0. Those are the only places we're dividing, so those are our non-permissible values. Are you ready to try some of these? Try 9 and 10 right now.